I have a secret, but it's not really a secret. I'm doing the Chicago Distance Series 2025. Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here, I'm a runner. I've been running since August of 2022, so coming up on 3 years, and I'm a double-digit pace girly. I have done a couple races. I've done 3 half marathons. I recently did the Disney Princess Challenge, which I say recently, but it was really about a year ago. If you're interested in those videos, they're up on my channel. My most recent half was last October of 2024. I personally PR'd, and I told myself, if you PR, you were going to do Chicago. A week later, Chicago 2024 happened. I did go to a shakeout run. I got to meet some really great influencers. Shout out Realistic Runner and Ariel. I just got so motivated. I was like, I'm not even running this marathon, but I want to do a marathon. And then my friend Anna reached out to me and was like, do you want to run Chicago? And I was like, yeah. And I was looking at the distance series, like this is like giving Disney challenge vibes, but better, because it's not 3 runs in 3 days, it's 3 runs in 8 months. And I was like, let's do it. And then she said, hey, like, are you looking into the distance series? She literally read my mind, and I was like, yes, let's do it. So we're doing it. Really exciting. A little bit about the Chicago Marathon. It is a world major. Why I'm choosing to do a world major as my first marathon? Because it's close to home and I love running through Chicago. I've done the Shamrock Shuffle before and I love the way it starts and ends, which is exactly how the Chicago Marathon ends. Just so great to be running through my home city. I've grown up in the Chicago area. I've lived here 25, almost 26 years of my entire life. So running here, it just feels right for Chicago to be my first one, and go big or go home. And I knew that I wasn't gonna get in through lottery. It just, I tried the previous year, it didn't happen. I said it was up to God. If it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And it didn't. But that's okay, because I chose to run through a charity. I'm running with the American Heart Association for a cause very personal to me and my family. My dad did have a heart condition and he did pass away from it, or what we believe is from it. So raising awareness and money for that is just very important to me, and I'm really grateful and privileged to say that I have achieved my fundraising goal from all my family and friends. I'm really grateful for everyone who has either just opened the link or donated or just gave awareness to the cause, because awareness is key. And then obviously financially it is important, because we need to keep developing new things and help fight heart disease, which is one of the #1 killers. And that's what running definitely combats. Cardio keeps you heart healthy. I mean, it doesn't all prevent it entirely, but it definitely helps. So that's kind of a little bit of a background on how I got in, and it is definitely bigger than me, for sure. And I'm grateful to be a part of something bigger than me and help the world in some way through running, through something that I love. I'm grateful to have both of those things kind of tie in together. Back to the run. So in terms of the distance series, there are 3 runs. There is the Shamrock Shuffle, the half marathon, and then the marathon. The Shamrock Shuffle happens on Sunday, March 23rd, 2025. It is an 8K, so it's about 4.97 miles, basically 5 miles. You can round it up, especially with how runs go. You end up usually running a little bit more than the actual marked distance, just from bobbing and weaving. So it'll be about 5 miles, give or take. Did it last year and I loved it. It was really fun. Currently training for it. I'm on week 1 of 6, so I am planning on maybe making a little recap of my training. So that will be a future video. Next is the half marathon, which is a little bit west of downtown. So that one takes place on Sunday, June 1st, 2025. It'll be my 4th half marathon. Goals are kind of just to like run it, have fun. My pace goals for these aren't really that heavy, but I still do want to train for it and know that like I could go hard for it if I wanted to. Finally, Chicago Marathon. That is October 12th, 2025. It is also a Sunday, and I have 18 weeks to train for that. So mainly these trainings are back to back. I have a week off between the half marathon and then marathon training, which is good because breaks are important. I am a proponent of taking recovery and rest. Don't overschedule yourself with running because you will get injured. You will get burnt out mentally and physically, and you want to play the long game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Literally, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But also, if you scale back and look at how much you want to run in your life, if you want to run for years, you don't want to be doing all these races back to back. So having a race in June and then having one in October definitely gives you enough time. Once I complete the marathon, and I'm saying once because we're making it happen, you get a challenge medal. So again, if you're a Disney runner, this is very similar to the runDisney where you do the challenges and then you get the extra medal, but this is more long-term. And don't get me wrong, I loved doing Disney. Disney was great. I was dead tired from doing 3 runs in a row and waking up at 2 a.m. and then also going to the parks because like I don't live in Florida. I'm gonna go to the parks and have fun and not getting enough sleep and rest basically. So like I was saying, you don't get enough sleep and rest, you're gonna burn out. That was the worst half marathon I think I've ever done in my life in terms of time, in terms of like feeling, but I had fun. But I really like how this is more spread out. So you really get that time to rest, you get that time to train. So many influencers that I follow are doing it too. And I can't wait to see them all, either whether it be online or in person. Watch them train while I train. That community aspect is why I love running so much, especially online. Hopefully go to a fun shakeout run. I don't know like who is running it, but I really hope that like the ones that I follow are hosting shakeout run. I bet they will, but I'm excited for that too. In terms of vlogging, I will be separating my vlogging into 3 parts. The first is obviously going to be the Shamrock Shuffle 8K, second the half marathon, and then third the marathon. First one, I'm probably going to do a training video. It's just going to be a sum of the 6 weeks. And then we'll kind of take it as we get there, because I also forgot to mention that halfway through, or 2/3 of the way through my marathon training, I am starting grad school. Go Loyola Ramblers. I'm going to get my marketing master's. So in August, I will be working full-time, training for a marathon, going to grad school part-time, possibly vlogging, and then I'm also in a wedding. Consider me booked and busy. That's also kind of our busy season at work too. So the vlogging might get a little bit lax at that point from like August to basically the end, but trust, I will film the important things. Definitely will be filming the marathon because heck yes, we are going to start this off on high note. So thanks so much for watching. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in my channel. And if you're interested in more videos on running, I have a ton, especially with the Disney Run Disney Princess. And yeah.